Welcome, welcome everyone. Starting Twitch. Welcome to Driven by Me and Thesis. Now Blender works and I can go with the introduction. So what is specific to Blender and 3D modeling for video games is that so first of all, why did I choose to go with this with 3D modeling for video games is because a guy approached me on Facebook and asked me for advices in 3D modeling, and I noticed that it's not the first time I see this. It happened to me when I was beginning. He didn't know about UV maps, so I will do like the very basic thing that probably a lot of school teacher gives as a first thing to do, a first tutorial, first way to handle UV maps. And it's like the donut, but it's not a donut, but if you know Blender, there was like a new version of Blender and everyone was doing the donut tutorial from a YouTuber, and I don't really know from whom it was. Maybe I can search, but it was a donut tutorial. It was probably Blender Guru. It was a course. Yeah, Blender Guru. So everyone was there with this tutorial and putting this in there. Probably lots of junior putting their donuts in their portfolio, which is not a good idea. I remember finishing school and everyone in my school had the model they did during the classes, and it was bad because everyone was trying to find a job at the same time with the same portfolio, with the same object, and the teacher said don't use your homework as a portfolio. Create other pieces now that you know how to. But I would say maybe you can. I don't want to I don't want to eat your hopes. Often the teachers give some advice that are hope killing, and that's every time I'm like, oh, I have no choice to tell them the truth. But the truth is, at the end of the day, is that even though I would say don't do that because it's impossible, it happens sometimes that someone doesn't listen, do it anyway, and it works. So don't take my words for granted. Don't think that anyone who teach you something as the absolute truth. As Socrates said, the only thing that I know is that I know nothing. And every teacher should understand why it is true for everyone that has a conscience. How do you say that in English? Conscience. Everyone has a conscience. 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 Okay, so I won't do this. Is not for video game. Video game will more often have UV editing. Maybe in the future nanite will be like the thing, but I guess there will still be UV for nostalgic games. So let's get to it. The first thing that everyone does, like the simplest prop that helps, is the famous crate. So you can do like the boring crate just to get used, or I would say like to not be bored by what you do. I would say try to do like the best, like the juiciest and bestest crate that you ever seen, so that you don't lose interest in doing 3D modeling. But this is a cube, and the UV are like the easiest thing to do on a cube. So to not be boring, you could do a mood board and find like the little details that makes a crate realistic and cool to do. I won't do that. I will do like the cheap fast way, but if you look at my mood board videos, you can learn. I will soon put my courses, mood board courses, with the paper correction. So you would have like 3 parts free on YouTube that you can you only pay the correction, and if you pass, you have access to the 3 other parts that are more advanced. And then it's like a course with the prerequisite. So the mood board, since it's one of the first you do, it would be a prerequisite to other courses, and eventually I will do like a skill tree of courses when my platform will be running from the money I make for. So it's my like my courses are my first money making that I can do without too much preparation apart from my platform. So let's get to it. There are other things more advanced that I might look another time, like PBR. I will just do the basic thing. So the basic thing, usually like a beginner will do this, which is not very friendly, video game friendly, because of the number of triangles. So you need UVs with a box with less detail like this, and the details are made by the normal maps. So let's do as if you didn't know what is UV. Close wrapping, close. Right. So the best example is this. This is UV. You have when you put the texture on your model, this is the UV. It's a coordinate that is linked to what is rendered on the polygon, on the triangles of your model. So the UV are the coordinates. I think it's U and V. I would need to check to be sure. Yes, U and V. And then as you see, so it serves to map your polygons, so you can tell the software that this pixel has this color, this pixel has this color, this pixel has this. And then when the shader of the viewport see the triangle in the code, he knows where to look at and what color to put on each triangle based on the UV map that is associated with the model. So next was what is the what are the normal map? Normal map. There's a difference between the normal and the normal map. The normal map would be a second to or tier texture that you can, that will be overlay the color we saw. It will overlay this one, and it will change the direction of the light on each pixel. So when the shader looks at the same thing there, it will also look at the color on this map and also the direction of the light on the same map, on the normal map of this color texture that you will have done, which will be this blue, red and yellow. So how does it work? So you can see there, this is one of the best example. You can see how the light react. This is a plane with no details. It is just two triangle. It's cut in horizontal, either this side or this way. But this is not two triangle. It's like a million triangle or 1,000. But I would guess more than 1,000 because it's really detailed. You see that it's really pointy. There is a lot of shape in there, but how is it done to get this result from this? It's called baking. So the guy made the high res. This is the high res, and this is the low res. And he put the low res over the high res, in 3D modeling software, and he did a baking. You can do baking in Substance Painter, in Blender, in Marmoset. And what it does is that it prints the direction of the light on three color channel. So it prints the details of the shape on the plane, and then it creates this 3 color channel image. And this 3 color is the normal map. And how it works is really simple. You can copy it, go on Photopea, paste it, and then focus on only the normal map. And then you go to channels, and you can see that the red color channel is the light that comes from the right. The green color channel is the light that comes from the top. The blue color channel is the light that comes from the front. And it's simple as that. It tells the shape. It tells how the light from the scene has to react depending on where the triangle receives it, the angle of reception of light on the triangle. So it won't do this as the light, if the triangle is there, it won't do the dark thing. It will choose what is the best angle, because he knows that this is like 90 degrees or something, and this is 90 degrees from there, and this is 90 degrees from the front. So it can place the right amount of light on the color. So the other thing that is different, it's not the same thing. It's a normal, only normal, not normal map. What are normals? So you know, it's good that you know this now, because you will hear the both of them eventually, and you will be confused at first. And now my computer is not happy. It's very mad. I hear the fans like running like crazy, and this is not normal. I think it's because of the new version of Blender or something. Okay, it works now. So eventually you will hear normal, and you will, if I didn't tell you this, you will hear normal and you will think of normal map, but they are not the same exactly. Let me find it somewhere. I always forgot where they are. They are in this somewhere in there somewhere. I don't understand how I always lose them. So when you are lost like this, you just ask Blender show normal. It's I'm so close to it. This little circle. I opened it. I didn't see this. Maybe if I need to activate something. But maybe they removed it. It seems that they removed it, them. Oh. UV editing. UV editing. They probably removed them. Let's go to UV editing. I already have UVs done. Come on. Show yourself. Here, there they are. And then you can expand them. So you have normal on the vertexes. And you can vertex paint color instead of on the pixels of the here the map the texture you would put on material, it will show on the pixels of the triangles of the polygons. But you can also vertex paint it, which means that you put color on the vertexes, and you can bake the color on the low res that we saw earlier. So you can do like vertex painting and sculpting, but you need to cut if you want details, colored details. You need to cut your mesh with this multi-resolution or other, but I prefer this one. It's more like a ZBrush, and then you can color more details and later on bake it on. But that isn't what we are going to do today. I will learn with you along the way because I'm more of a character artist, but I know the way. I know the way in other softwares, and it's probably pretty much the same in ZBrush. It won't be as fast as I would like, but that is the thing. So when also at default you have face normal map, face normals that you can move. They act like the normal map, but on a separate things, so that you can not use the normal map and use them instead and manipulate them. Especially like in the boards, the edges, sometimes you have like walls that don't have a back face, you only have a front face of the wall in video games sometimes, so it is lighter, and many video games have this, and then you want to put two walls side by side, and sometimes it does like a little line, weird line. It doesn't want to do like remove the little separation between the meshes, but with normal you can play with the normal, those normal, not the normal map, and make the board the edge flatten between two mesh with an empty back. It's a bit technical for now, but eventually you might see it. You can round also the normal map. There are functions already done in Blender. It's called smooth. The smooth will play with the normal that are not the normal map. It's a normal of the polygon. So you have smooth in there. So if you use like if you bake, it can like do weird things if you have smooth activated or not activated. It depends. Sharp edges 2. I don't know if I think in Blender it might not be the normal, but in 3ds Max it was. I guess it can be wrong. Normal, it's not normal, it's smooth. Face smooth. Or view, or just select shade smooth, and now it moved the normal. It might be the normal on the vertices instead of the faces. You see, it moves them. So what it does is it gives a look. If I go to the modeling or rendering, no, not rendering, shading, and then you can see it remove the edge because I smoothed those two together. It's you can use it when doing old school 3D modeling, but nowadays it's most of the realistic games do baking, but there are still stylized game and other games like that that do modeling this way. But I won't need it, I guess. It's too much of a simple prop to do this. Let's say you have a lamp with the top of the lamp underneath the bulb is like you make it a sphere, and then you see some sharp edge like that. It's because of you need to smooth the faces. So I will go back to this, and then I will start. And as I suggest you need to make a folder, and sadly Blender don't use the Windows API, so I can't use my direct folder, but I can use it this way. Go to my driven folder, and then this. No, maybe not. More like live stream. And then I will do my folder for Blender. When you work in software like that, 3D modeling, the earliest thing you learn to do is to save often. Like Control S is your best friend. It's the best friend in software. And when you work in anything that has versions, and then you add it there. Add bookmark. Iterate. So the way to iterate properly that never failed me, it's put 001 at first. For the first one, give a name that explain correctly. Create. Pretty great. Create simple as that. You can later on add, as you iterate, add keywords. So when you have a list of many iteration, you can navigate by the keywords you add. So like when we will be doing the texture or the UV, I will put UV, if you understand. That way you can navigate easily back and forth in your versioning system. I don't like to have things. This is a thing that you can set on your. You can remove them, remove everything at first, and set your default project. But I will leave them. I will ignore them for now. But if you hate them too, you can delete and set the scene as default without anything in there. So a good thing is when you work in team, name your things correctly. You never know when someone, especially when you are. It's not every time that you share your stuff, but just as an habitude, French is habitude. As an habit, that way it's better to build an habit before building a bad habit. So the bad habit is not naming them in your free time, and then when it's time to name them, you have develop your brain network to not name them, and then it's a inner fight in your brain for leaving a strong neural pathway for a weak new one that should have been the one built at first. So the thing is, the bad habits creates a neural pathway, and then it becomes a real strong neural pathway of not renaming your stuff. Even though it's not doing something, it is still building a neural pathway for it. On the other hand, if you had named your things correctly the first time, or as soon as I tell you now, then it will become an habit and it will be better for you, even though no one look at your file for now. So first thing first, you want to extrude the face, and if you click extrude, the thing is that as a beginner there is another pathway you need to develop, and it's creating shortcuts, learning shortcuts before anything else. This is even more important than renaming there. You need to make shortcuts. So for myself, I have my shortcuts. I put them in a utility folder. This is the rec folder, the software. It's free. It helps you navigate very fast. At the end of the year, you might have saved like hours of trying to find your folders with a simple software. So back in Windows 10 you had the quick access. I used it sometime, but now in Windows 11 no quick access. This is way better. I hate quick access, doesn't work well. So I have utility in software libraries and Blender, all my add-ons, some paid, some free. They are very important. Eventually there are some that you can escape from, especially with Unreal. Well, if you want to work with Unreal, you will have to get some of the paid one in I would suggest you to get them in bundles when there are bundles sold in group for cheaper. And Retopo Flow. This is to add to your wish list, because the retopology in Blender is not yet the best. Retopo is the way to go. As a poet of Retopo Flow, this is my poem. So the rest is like 3D printing stuff, painting stuff, but I forgot about them until I need them. So I would suggest Notepad++. I've seen that Blocknot as can do the same thing now. Let's see just once. So now you can add like this, but you cannot pin. The thing with Notepad++ is that it's a pie. What? Oh, okay, it's my old shortcut, I guess. This to its old, because when I first started using Blender like in 2021 for the first time, I hated shortcut system, but now I'm get used to it. So I have it there. Don't understand why it's not in this folder. Let's see where I put it. Okay, I put it in 3D resources. I will move it. Blendy and pin it. The cool thing about Notepad++ is that you can write it in YAML and other Markdown and so on. And YAML is cool. I can show you. Let's rename it. The thing with YAML is that you can collapse. So it's YAML, but you can remove the A. It's a language. Now I do them all in YAML, so you can like collapse sections to see better. Now this one doesn't want to. I need to remember. You can put like on open. Let's see if I can do this. No. Open cut. UV tool in tool setting. Okay, it tells how to use. Since this one doesn't work, I think it's because this is missing, maybe. Okay, so one thing you can do is put 2 dots, and then it will maybe because I'm not on the right tab, like there is a space here. Oh, I cannot do like in the other software. Oh yeah, I can. So it's Shift Alt if you want to do this. Like here, this one is not with the tab because I wasn't using YAML, so you can Shift Alt. I think it will. No, it didn't work. I would need to back them like this. And then like this. I think they are not on the line, maybe. Yeah, they are. So so in order to add the little minus to this one, you need to put it back near the, so that way you can like collapse them like that, and it's easier to navigate. And there are colors, different color to make like titles or something. So now I didn't do like modeling a lot, but I can see that I did it like in reverse. I put the shortcut first and the description after. I would reverse them, but it's too late. Select. It seems that select the face plus E. It will make an extrude. And vanilla, it's for the, because you can download add-ons that will change the shortcuts and things like that. So I have like sculpting vanilla, UV vanilla, but I have UV flow. That is not the same thing. It changes the controls of creating UVs from the vanilla version that has no add-on. This is, I don't remember why it is not like this one. I think it's because yeah, it's because it wasn't like touching the, like this one is like in italic, but I don't care. And you want them to be aligned, like all your description will be easier to read if you have them aligned together. So like that, Alt Shift arrow tab, and wait. Oh no. That way. So let's go continue with the extrude. Select face, E, and then S to scale. So if you don't know that, write it down. So you can put like a number. You can do many things. If you read at the bottom of the screen, oops, there. Don't put me in there. You can read there. It's all the thing you can do after when you are like stuck with the extrude like that. If you see like it does this weird gray out thing, it's because it's overlapping. You are like reversing the face, and to know that, you can release and then go to face orientation, and then you see the red is the wrong orientation. Really, in the little circle there. This is good. You will need to check it many times, because sometimes you will export this in Unity or Unreal, and there will be something weird and you will not know what it is, and it might be the face that is flipped. Okay, so let's continue. Oops, what did I do now? Rendered. Oh, okay, it's just this. So extrude. I don't want the extrude now. I want to scale, and then you can put a number. This is 1. This is 2. Okay, it doesn't work. I will try again. Extrude, scale, and then let's read the words. The words. Rotate, automatic constraint. It's the middle mouse. Alt is navigate. I don't have navigate. Let's try again. ES. Scale. ES. Alt. Doesn't do anything. Oh, control. Press control while sliding the mouse. Then you can have like your wood. So it's like one. Mine I will do them like this. 1, 2. Then next you do another extrude. Control. Oh, it goes all the way down. I don't like this. Control Z. Control Shift Z to redo. Control Z to undo. Extrude. Okay, I don't like that it jumps. Maybe the set snap base. The it's weird. Nice. Okay. Let's see if I can like put magnet. So let's see what happens. Okay, it's too much. The magnet will constrain your movement, so you can like constrain to the grid. Then it will go on the grid. But I don't think it's a good way to do it. Let's remove it. Let's try. Okay, I'm not extruded. Let's see other clear constraint. Okay. So we can try to do it by from our senses. Like I would say mine would be this. Looks fine. The thing is, it would be hard to replicate. I don't like it. Really don't like this. Let's try again. Extrude. Okay, shift control. Shift control. It's not what I wanted, but at least I can repeat this on the other faces. Extrude, scale, extrude, shift control, extrude, scale, extrude, shift control, extrude, scale, control, extrude, shift control, extrude, scale, control, extrude, shift, control, and the last one, extrude, scale, extrude, shift control. So now I don't like the thickness. It's too thick for me. One thing you can do now that you all have done is select them by click shift, write it down if you don't have it. Click shift, and then the scale S, which is not good because it expands in many ways. What you can do is restrain them. So you don't want to scale in many directions, so it would be like scale and X, scale X. Oh, so you don't want to select them all. Shift click. As you can see, there is a weird shadings on this one, this side, so you don't want that. So how to do that before going further? There was a shade flat, shade flat, and you see there's one there, shade flat, shade flat, there's one there, there, maybe all of them. Don't say it. A. You press A, write it down if you don't have it, and then you right click and shade flat. So I don't like the oops, control will make a link, shift will select them from afar. So I don't like this. Let's try scale in Y. So S and Y. Now I can reduce this by pressing Control Shift, Control first, then Shift. So I can see like Control Shift. Is it better? No, it's not better. Control Shift and scale Y. Control Shift. I would start from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say 4. Maybe 5. Scale equal Y. Border like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try 6. Yeah, or like that. So the next one would be this one. This one. I hope it. Let's see if it. No, it doesn't scale them out. Okay, now this too. It's in X, so scale X, and then control at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Control S, don't forget your Control S. Oops, they should have reversed the Shift and Control. This was a bad design idea. Scale, and this one is in Z. Control Shift at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Control S. Now we are getting close. So one thing important now is the bevel. So bevel will be on the, so you select them, shift click to jump, control to make a link, shift to jump, control to link. No, not the face. Oh, when you select four side, it select the face. You just want all the face except the one there. I think you can there is a loop control something. Let's see. Blender, edge, loop, short, cut. Edge select. So edge loop is creating a loop. Alt while selecting an edge. Alt. Okay. So Control Alt. No, but it was good. It made the loop, but in this direction. Control Alt. Control Shift Alt. Control Shift Alt. So you can see I have them all the one I want except those. Now I will create a bevel. How do you pronounce bevel? Bevel. 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 Yeah, I need to remember a goat. Bevel. Bevel, Control B. So you write your Control B. Bevel. Bevel. Control B. And then when you roll the mouse, it seems to add definition. You roll the cursor, the roulette wheel of the mouse, and you don't want to add too much because it's low res. It's supposed to be low res, so you can add one if you just one is fine, and then it's done. This will accentuate the highlights on the edge. What you can do next is to clean the edges that are not very useful, like this one. It's weird that it creates one there, but not here. Maybe it's weird. Let's see what caused to have a line there. They're like a double life. Gains bound. Yeah, there's a double. So when this occurs, You can see that there's a double. It's probably when I extruded. I didn't do my Control Z properly. So you can pick like lasso, select lasso, shift. You can also do like a checkup to see if there are others, but let's start with this. Merge, M for merge, and you can merge at center by distance, and when you click by distance you have the distance there, and press enter. 0, but wait, no, I will check. Okay, 0. There is a way to non-manifold. This will check for holes. Select by traits, lose geometry. It will check holes too. Manifold might check all other stuff. I don't remember. But when you want to check for holes and other broken things, interior face by side. No, it doesn't work. Let's try again. Oh, I forgot. You need to be in wireframe. Alt and middle mouse click to snap. And wireframe will do back face cull, which I never found out how to do it, not in wireframe. Back face cull. It's the fact of selecting what is not shown in the render. So if you have backface cull, you wouldn't be able to select this, but in wireframe you can. But when you are like that, you cannot select behind what is rendered. You can deactivate backface cull somewhere, but it's too long to find it. I remember I've tried, and this was easier to just go in the wireframe. So merge by distance, 8 vertices. It removed 8 vertices. Now let's see. It works. It works. So let's alt click everything. Be sure everything is selected. Control B, and just can we make it smaller? No. The thing is that okay. I just want it like very slight. This will make it cool. So if I do like Control Z, and go like in a render mode, you can see that it has like nothing. Will it yeah. Okay, it's very sharp. And I do a control C. No, I can't. I need to do it again. Okay, there is the one missing there, I just noticed. You need to add them too. It's a good thing to go in wireframe. I wouldn't ever notice them. So everything is there. Control B. And this will pop out. I guess that there's a bevel already. Control, okay, no. I just want it very small so you can press shift to make it slower. And then let's take a look. You see it makes a little highlight. It gives some a bit of quality. And then you can do whatever you want with the triangle there, but usually in game you are far. You see it from there, like, and there are color. So next, no one in the chat. So next, let's make a Control S, of course. I remember having a tool for let's see what tools are available. Texture. Transform, view vision, motion capture, cycle render engine. Nothing more than that. Let's see, Blender, drag and drop texture add-on. Let's see the one that are in my... I did use one not long ago. Blender kit, I think. Let's see. Oh, it's free 3D model. I will remove the old version. Blender kit. Blender kit. 14. Now it's downloaded. Let's put it. This is cool about Blender. You can't do that much in other software. I need to add my Blender thing there, like that. Blender shrub. It's a bit chunky, Blender kit. I would deactivate it right after, because this always appears. This thing. Get all your free paid Blender and paid Blender add-on. I want a texture. I want my texture. I want my material. No material, nothing free. Let's check. Blender kit. Login. Login and authorize. Become a Blender kit creator. Splendidly, delightedly. Okay. Open Discord. No. Unlock, unpack file. Project subdirectory. Unpack file. Okay, I want my material. Yes. I want my MTV. Wood. What looks like old wood? I hope they are a PBR. It will be simple. Let's open this one. And that will be it. Maybe this one. I want like a old cheap wood, plywood, like bread wood, bready blue, which we can see like the planks, please. This is not cheap wood. I want cheaper wood, like this maybe. You would imagine like cheddar. I don't know the name. Like expensive wood. This wouldn't make sense. Like to have a very expensive wood for a crate. So I would say don't be silly. Don't be silly. Sometimes that's the things that make people think, oh, those are amateurs. They are amateurs. They do things that does not add up. This. Let's check this out. Get this material now. Copy term. How do I paste the term? Oh, it's there. Okay. Oh, 6-7%. It's big. It's a Mario. It's a me. Yeah, so let's check the UV while we are at it. So it broke the UV that were there by default. There are other things we can do while waiting for this, like let's put back the grid. Let's Alt to move it like that. And usually in games you want the corner like to be here. It's easier to move in the game engine, and to do that you want to move the cursor there, but the cursor happy, nothing, everything free. I freeze myself. I'm freezing computer. Why are you freezing me? Too much. Too much. Let's is it better now, computer? Oh, Blender disappeared. Blender, where are you? Why are you running? Why are you running? Blendy cap. Oh my god. Blendy, what did you do? Blendy boo. Come on. I'm tired. Don't do this to me. Yeah, where is it, my friend? Where are you? Don't do this to me. Blendy boo. Where are you hiding? Blanch market, Blender market. Search filter. Link. Append. I want them small. Okay, it doesn't want to. Doesn't want to. It killed my MTV. Let's close it. Let's reopen it. If I can pin, no, I cannot. Let's reopen this. Compute is not happy. Okay. Now don't crash on my face. Blendy boo. So now let's see. Did it work? No, don't crash on my face. Am I laggy? No. Don't crash on me. Oh, the GPU, it's 96%. Damn, that's not normal. Oh, it's because of NVIDIA broadcasting. Maybe if I'm deactivating my face, maybe. Will it be better? It seems. It's calm. Calm after the nightmare. Why is my dedicated running is do I have like a LLM running in the background? Like Olama. No. Oh, Blendy boo. I think we will forget about the texture. Hey, blah 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 blah. Blendy boo. So let's forget about it. We'll do like in the old timer. Can I download it from here instead? It's like I don't understand myself when I say don't download it. Let's go to texture.com with an S. Free textures. Floor? No, not floor. I want a wordy. Give me some plank. Ugly planks. This is cool. Now texture, material, our texture. Back in the days, texture was just the color. Now it's all what credit? Are you crazy? I don't do credits. I want free. I want free. I want. Oh my quiche. Sheesh. 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 They are shish. I mean, they are cheap. They don't do the good things anymore. Let's search on my special stash. Download history. Where is my bookmark? Project, no. So all bookmark, art, 3D, Blender. That's not texture. The assets, HDRE, material. There we go. Let's open everything. Ambient CG. So you have this website. Otherwise, ambient CG. Ambient CG. So let's check substance. From Substance Painter, no, I don't have the license. And I want to put I just want the wood, not the, like with the varnish. It's not realistic. That is not realistic with varnish. Yes, more like this. It's not so cheap wood. I want real cheap. Ugly cheap wood. Like plywood. Not a varnish again. I want it rough. Okay, let's try with either this. This one's too much varnish. Let's try the JPEG 1K small, so I don't bleed from my computer. Series, live stream. Let's put this there. Assets. Oh, it's the other guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. So how you do that then? How to do this? Can go into shading. Then you have this superb visual scripting stuff, and then base color, linear color. It's not a linear color. You remove this. You ask for the RGB, no texture. Don't remember. No way. This is just for color RGB. Image open. it doesn't want JPEG. Why? With what? Why? Where is the file extension? Save. Don't forget to save. Where is he? Maybe it doesn't want. I will take it in PNG. Oh, it's a zip. Damn. They are bright. Right there. Metalness, roughness, color. Color. Put in there. The UV are not done yet, but it's getting there. Now metalness. There are no metal in there. No metal, so it's 0. You don't need to butter peanut butter. Roughness, image, color. There is roughness. You have no choice. It's there, even though there is a metalness. I would find this. I'd find this stupid. You don't need to. If it's black, you are better off with a value. I will put it, but this is not. This is slower for nothing. In a game engine, not in Blender, it's not that important, but in a game engine, this is not a good thing. So it's not sRGB neither. It's like black and white. Those two are black and white. I want to see the this one in person. I want to ask him questions. I think you need to double click it now, or check it there. Yeah, you see, oh, he put the nails in metal. Okay, that's fine. No, it moved the cursor. I ate Blender for this. So normal map, it's not the same. You put normal map. Normal map. And I think even that is not the right way. You need to put a picture there, if I remember well. DirectX, and this is not is it? Yes, it's blue. I guess. And we need to take care of the UVs soon. Save. And what are the other ones? There's not much more than that. Let's see. I have ambient occlusion. Is there someone who have called for ambient occlusion? Anyone called for an ambient occlusion? I think you could like put it in color, but you need to do some fancy stuff. Can I rotate the background or something? I don't like the background. So you go there, you click on this, you change it. You can rotate and do magic stuff. I have a box for someone, and is there someone? Oh, doggy, I have a box for you. Does it looks good? Does it looks good for you, doggy? Okay, let's do the next thing. The next best thing. Control S. Then UV editing. Now we can deactivate this. Normal shit. It's all the new normal. And then if you like to have a little preview, you click on one and better preview on this one. And now we will do the UV, which is the best of the best part of the 3D modeling world. Everyone prefer doing UVs, as you will experience, and everyone will be happy. So I think it's Control Plus. You can enlarge it a bit. And I will go with that first. And then you can do like, I want to do a planar. You have a really good UV things. Let's see in my list. I will take the one that are free. can do by modifier. UV unwrap. No. Blender brushes. I think there is one, but when I looked, it was like not UV layout. Where is UV layout? Blender kit that crashed. Not good. Want to deactivate Blender kit. I don't like it. UV layout. UV. I have like UV vanilla shortcuts. Sculpting. This is for sculpting. But this is for UV vanilla. Stitch. Oh, okay, it's Stitch. Yeah, I think this would need to be there instead. Okay, it's not vanilla, this one, because it's there. This is the ZBrush thing. So UV flow, is it free? Let's see. No, it's $24, but it's a good one. I won't use it. I will try to learn the old timey planar smart UV unwrap. Okay, it's not in the right direction, so we will have to cut them, as you can see. I want them, those one to be smaller first, and maybe let it scale this. Something like it's S to scale, something like this, and this Control plus, and then wireframe. Wireframe, because I want to deselect, so it's Alt Shift, Alt Control. No, it's Select Alt. No, Select Shift Alt. No. Select Alt Control. No. No, none of them. So it's not so hard to just do this. I think I will take them all. The thing is, it's not smart. Maybe it is. Let's try it that way. So it's control to do a path. So I want this to be smarty, smooth. UV, unwrap, smart, unwrap. Is it smart? It does. It's not so smart. I want to rotate them. R and control to snap to the angle. So I want it to be like don't like to see the selection, so you might want to hide it like this and move it so it makes sense. Doesn't make sense there. It needs to be similar to this size. So another way to do this would be to make a second texture, which I think is there. You will need to go there, back to layout, select the box. So, and create a name your stuff would be easier for your colleagues. Do another one, name it UV checker. And this one oops, I think there is a checker in there. Yeah, and then you you need to apply the faces to it. So A to control it. Oh no, oh yeah, oh no. Maybe shading, need to apply another material. Want to see, I don't remember, it was there. You back in the Assign. I needed to make it as a did it oh yeah, it worked. So it's assigned and made it into an asset. Maybe that was needed, maybe not. Doesn't seem to. So now it's not fine yet. You need to make it smaller. You need to make it smaller in shading and scale there, like way smaller. That way it will be easier to know the when the UVs are the same size. So it broke the UV. Did you broke the UV? No, it didn't. So yeah, it seems to be the same. Oh no, it's not. We can alt. It's a bit bigger. So one thing you can do is to put them aside, that way it's easier. L to select an island. It will select the previous island to it will add up. So I'm focused on this one. I want to see it. It's a small screen. Oh. It doesn't update anymore. I need to press this. Doesn't update anymore. I don't remember. It was I need to go there, select UV editing. Oh, I don't remember. It seems to be not the same. To me, it's not the same. Yeah, it's a bit larger, it seems. But it's larger than, it's more detailed than this one. It makes no sense. Of course, you can see it's not the same size. So we can, what we can do is select all. Okay, I'm not in They are separated, of course. I'm stupid. So it would need to be the same size as this. I wanted them to be small like this. Maybe we can do like in between. So scale up this one and scale down this one. This to fit. So now this one is not the right, but let's do this fast. So I would like select this, control there, smart UV. L what? Why L is not working? I don't remember. I know there's a way to make it work. They are not separated. Maybe there's a hole in them. But it's not very straight. I don't like it. The issue with the lines, it's in on the border there. I don't want them to be visible. Smoothie, smart UV, unwrap, scale, not scale, rotate, and then I can almost make them the same size there. And then put them out to give them some personality, uniqueness. There, put where there is no visible lines. I see this one there, I don't want it. So I will need to continue this now in the French version of my live stream. I cannot continue for them, but you understand the principle. I'm sorry to stop there, but I don't have a lot of time on my hand. I will do like eventually tutorial with the correction that we can pay, and training and classroom if many people come in. But I will leave it there. So thank you for watching, and next episode Monday. So see you Monday. Have a nice end of the day.